Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. Today is August 29th, 2020. This is a final in a nutshell report. This report, of course, is for the U.S., United States of America. This is a COVID-19 report for August 29th, 2020. Okay. Let's load some data, pull some data, well, you can see the spike here in August. Here was a first spike in April. It's fairly noticeable now, and here's the June spike, but somewhere around the middle of July, middle to end of July, it began to decline. Okay, so we can say it declined. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. So it looks like it's been declining for 16 days. If that's right. There's a slight spike here. It remains to be seen what that spike is going to do. Hopefully, this will be another little mini spike like these that came before it. So let's take a look at deaths. Deaths per day. Well, I would say averaging between 1,000 and maybe 1,800. This here is less than that. This may be like 1,500. This bar right there. It is above the 14-day moving average, though. But these numbers also below the 14-day average up here, which I think is kind of a critical point. So let's take a look at the weekly numbers. Okay. So what are we seeing on a weekly basis for U.S. COVID-19 cases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight weeks of decline. Hey, I'll take any weekly decline I can. So it declined from, what's this, 300,000 a week to 2, 3, 4. Let's take this report here is weekly deaths. Let's take a look here. Okay, so the weekly deaths is 6,367 deaths last week. Okay, those numbers aren't making any sense to me. Those numbers aren't making any sense. That's a pretty simple function, isn't it? Why could it not be right then? Or am I just not looking at the right thing? How can we have over 300,000 deaths? Am I looking at the right number here? This is the weekly cases, right? Aggregate cases, weekly. Why is that number so high for? Well, this should be the total for that week. And this doesn't make any sense either. Why am I only seeing the 23rd here? No, this is right. This is the week of the 23rd. And it says 6,367 cases. Where is it getting that from there? Unless I just can't, unless that's unless that's a comma in there. I just can't see it. If this is 3,000 cases, 1, 2, 3. I mean, where could these cases be coming from? Cases, weekly cases. Can there really be 293,000 cases in a week? Let's take a look at the database. Okay. Data source. State daily. No. What am I using here? No. I'm using EDC. Select cases, deaths. To see for countries equal US. Let's see if this works. Okay. And and reported greater than or equal to dash 08 dash 23. Let's see this. Do I need to do a group by? Let's just do that. Okay. Okay. Deaths for the week is okay. So there is a period in there someplace. That's roughly 300,000, right? And this is slightly below. Well, that's a relief to know that I'm actually reading this correctly. Uh, what would happen if I did a? And this, of course, is 15,000, right? What's this? 63, 67. That death rate is holding low at 2%. So let's pull out the cases, daily cases. Let's do this. So let's take a look at. It's always good to verify. It's always good to verify your numbers. Sometimes, There's the formatting on some of these courses a little tricky. Since we didn't have 15 million cases, okay, monthly cases. How many do we have? Okay, let's look at the monthly numbers then. Monthly cases. Once again, it's 103. What roughly 1.42 million cases. All right, 1.5 million cases to 1,700, this is a little low before than the 1.5 million to be correct. Right, 1.4. Okay, yeah. Deaths right around 6,000, around 3,000. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at weekly deaths, monthly deaths. What do you see for deaths for the month so far? 29,000. Which again makes sense. These are 30,000. Death rate, the estimated death rate is still around 2%. I'm going to skip these because I'm not really sure how valuable they are. But anyway, so that's the final report for this. Is the U.S. COVID-19 report in a nutshell. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow.